enwa uran team at avoid carriers enya red card enso dwedem na diamete chema Madrid next game against Clementine at Deportivo Alaves no echese Frank Garcia on team siakan ebi avoid carriers on team siakan Hendrick enso red card into on team siakan Adam Letao epra uran team David Alaba enso etima pra enwa chikwa no me photo sene Dean Wilson enso injured Johnny Cavoya injured Banus and Martin Madrid. Now, Yakama says, Sembio, Ulim some game against Deportivo Alaves and Yamia Duma. Next week, Ebebasunum, and just said Madrid, Ebeko game no Abra, Omutimi, Enya fullbacks Bia. Essence Trent, Alazano, Wepra, Danny Cavaya, Enswepra, Fala Mandy, Enswepra, Frank Garcia, Eddie Rekan, Avo Carriers, Eddie Rekan, and just say nay, and Momo team, and Martin Madrid, and add your course to another pay, Yadim Sams, Etonim, Enso Geneso. Now, answer Baba Fiano. Wouldn't say no room and so called Liverpool Australia. Now more Salah, Akoto Bombo, and a moment Liverpool and the Leeds United about 3-3. Now I'm address at 11:30. You had interviewed about Enso Geneso, and they more Salah say, and they be and Koya, or Liverpool Australia, yes or no, Liverpool Asia Kai, Omulusua, yes or no, Liverpool Bobo, Omontiman Shagua, yes or no, or say me mention one time, mention didn't answer to buy no, our good relationship. Let's not say relationship na say and no more Salah and so on to ja you know pedal and so Geneso na okwa team chance so ya I have bonus and my team chance and there and almost strike and team and then Liam Delap Diamete Chema boy no ekopra wa pick shoulder injury unim so game against AFC Bournemouth no and uran atuma kopra Diamete Chema Liam Delap Everton Chenya the next 4 months no on team Siakan F1 team Chelsea and we have bonus and my striker you from Delap a bonus and my team Chelsea and no air date to general pay Yadama Enso Geneso mama we are team and Liana Andres Messi what do you say Messi I say not any bio and I'm going say Messi etimia boa ama Inter Miami etimia win and another trophy now what do you say since Messi join Inter Miami and so years of a man no and unye wadin kan Angela Cup and Inter Miami and what you so or some boy a moment to supporter shield trophy and so the piece so and one so ma or some boy bio I mean MLS no urum and so the Eastern Conference na or mutimisa just trophy amani ye now over the weekend is no Lionel Messi and some boy am Inter Miami and so to winning dear friend MLS Cup and just said Messi by what your boy am Inter Miami at 4 trophies and no air dear banana pay yadama and so generous so now Lionel Messi with a club and team at Inter Miami me for to name in total, 188 games, and my Inter Miami was 77 goals, 43 assists, 4 trophies, and Urano, and Sweatmania. Now, ocean goal contribution, I have 120 goal contribution in 88 games. I just run team, and Lionel Messi, Agyaba, and no air, dear banana pay, Yadama, and so Geneso. Now, Nema Junior, I'm watching so Abua, I'm a Santos, at me escape relegation. Santos and any qualification amia duma next is obako kuya duma and so the mark and so much akoko sia kan and so o copa to the americana mu amana ye nanka and Santos equal relegation na osha and nema in the last 5 games what ball and so edema name and as claim did Santos and what any 5 goals 1 assist wabua ama Santos etwas keep relegation e gunus and Santos e gunus and planting edema trene e nema and so dear by na pay yadma and so Geneso yanya mano semna fie unim so over can uram and so kwa awne GPN ma games and results and so timi ba so gamic and 13 na no e fie no me photo sin 11 waters after fie ama so draw blast e ko so ba kameno you almost intimate and not you can remember no me photo sin Nations FC etime chant of France or kameno you almost etime eba ko no urana din and so edema cho ene first goal no and so book Ruben Hennessy on goal and a Prince Badu in the match winner edema Nations FC and a Chance Freeman and so etiminya the consolation goal and out of that goal and so again across remember the pay yana sense and so Geneso now do still GPL gimmick and number 13 games and results and in Ho United etimicha asano kotoko eso makaba ko omantimante FC Samates 2 Gold Stars 0 Dreams FC 2 Beche United 1 Vision FC 0 Young Apostles 0 Mediama 2 Bekum Chelsea 1 Adriana Stars 0 Basaki All Stars 0 Carolina United 2 Hasbrook Enso 0 and no other course on the pay Yadama Enso Geneso na Oba Division 1 na aseba division one ebewura mu enso afa yetim table no enso na ma tiefo ama bia enso etima kama na table enya ready ebewura mu enso division one ama bia enso etima kama na division one no zone 1A we match games and results enu nie we match the 10 na Northern City etimi ene Yape FC ebo 1-1 Real Tamale United tena fie ama Tamale City ko shoba kameno yomus etimi baako Boga Osas 2 TF Exponential 0 1 Power 1 Sankara Air Nationals 1 and other course so Urama Zone 1B match the 10 results ni na Lagos City tena fie ama Bekuma Arsenals eba shoba kanai yomus etimi baako na VC Air Warriors 0 WB United 1 and T Liberty Youth Ensusu 1 Mighty Royals 1 Yamiya Tuma Eda and Monday game Ebaso Zone 1B Doma Unity Trophy Aboletia KAC Academy game at 3 p.m. and Ebaso Medicine and Anopa pay Enso Geneso na Uram Enso Zone 2 match the 10 games and results and Rose Park FC 0 New Edubiasi United 0 Park Academy 3 Ebony FC 2 na FC Ashanti Gold 043 UCC Youngsters 1 Soccer Intellectuals 1 Police National 0 Abusua Drafts 4 Second 11 Wise Ensusu 0 Sky FC 2 Alumina Sharks Enso Aye 0 Kim Faisa 2 Savio All-Star 0 Ana in Super Air Fidelity 2 Future Stars Ensusu Aye 0 Eno Aye de Koso na Uram Enso Zone 3 me photo sine match the 10 games and results and Golden Warriors 1 Golden Kick 1 Home Stars 1 Accra Lions 0 Hakla FC 0 Simpa 5 3 and Okwa United 0 Port City Ensu 2 Great Ambition 1 True Democracy 3 and a Great Olympics 1 FC Nania 0 Yamiya Duma Diameti Chema and Uram Zone 3 2 games Basso na Interlines Betafie Aboletia 1 for 3 p.m. Nothing na God FC Enso Atom Division Abasua Enso 3 p.m. na pay yane sansem nyano Enso ma Enso Geneso amabia Enso betaka eno edete no na uram Enso table no so a yemfa to anim se na table no na bibia betima kama na aka Enso mabia Enso timi kama ho na yebewuram na fie timi GPL table no Enso timi na metefo a unim se so emu adi o na kotoko ekolusu ye no ene ejadam amanfo akasa o amonso mo ntiase amene edo sans amounts Enso twede so na asebe kwa voice so no unim se GPL game kima 13 we match table so ni Mediama FC number 1 we about 13 games or 26 points so Diana Stars number 2 13 game 24 points Heart of France number 3 13 game 23 points Bibian Gold Stars number 4 13 game 22 points so Enrichi Kwasani Kotoko number 5 13 games 21 points Samates number 6 13 game 21 points Hansifok number 7 13 game 21 points Carolina United number 8 13 games 20 points All United number 9 13 games 17 points Young Apostle number 10 13 games 17 points Nations FC number 11 13 games 16 points Swedro Oblast number 12 13 games 15 points Vision FC number 13 13 games 15 points Dreams FC number 14 13 games 14 points Holy Stars number 15th Anoda na 50 position we about 13 games 13 points Brekum Chelsea 16 position 13 games 12 points Bechem United 17 position 13 games 10 points 11 Wonders Enso in the 18 position 13 games 6 points another pay yade sansem nyano Enso to Enso join so na unim se no chikwano yewuram Enso nei enkwan do Enso 18 ba so a na fiafa so fi dwede so fanko na din kan Enso head coach and Kumasi Asante Kotobo Koro Abdul Karim Zito also very disappointed with the performance the boys put up especially Enso all first half or say no me tactically indisciplined Yenti Abdul Karim Zito.
I'm disappointed in our first half performance. I wasn't happy at all, and he had a good free kick. So there's nothing wrong about the free kick, but I think we didn't play well the first half. To be honest, we were tactical indiscipline to the instruction. Because when you look at our game all the time, we create chances, we don't score. So most of our training of late is about goal scoring. Then why didn't you? Why do you wait till you've been scored before you try? So today I'm very, very disappointed, and I'm very sorry. I'll use this opportunity. Apologize to my TV supporters that we are sorry. We are sorry, and we'll make sure that we'll make the amendment.
We and so I crab Kumasi Asan got manager Abdul Karim Zito let's say some tuja no we permanent so ma or say some tuja say nay I'm for say be angels in na am got to enya use or say there be enya excuse uye player no pra na wa wotinche umpre na unya kwanya na obesi akan ese utimi choba bre enti kotoko I register so many players ni enso maso enti uye register player and no kuma san kotoko a enso timi prove say ni usuba choba kotoko amana yi.
Before we started the game, I told you about it, that everybody is registered to come and play for Kotoko. So if somebody is injured, though it might affect you because of the rating, but all the same, you are also registered to play for Kotoko. So why are you not taking the opportunity to also prove that you also deserve to be there? That is why we registered. So for that, it's no more excuse. We didn't play well in the first half, and I'm not happy. That is why I said apology to my team supporters. We are very, very sorry. I'm not happy.
We enso Abdul Karim si to ne manage anima team kumasa san ko to sam to dwa no owie kra no ono se kam obia so ntise still omo target ne o meto Premier League na amana yi no sa target gu so e ho omo nei omo nyi omo ni emfi so still ko target so betima wi Premier League amana yi owie pe no ono sare chopa enso ma fa sin nyina sa chia.
Well, I think to me, I've not lost hope in my objective for winning the league. It's even better inside this week. So when we get our rhythm, I don't think we'll go back again. So definitely I have to use my psychological knowledge of coaching, calm these boys down. Because
you are listening to 92.1
my problem now is my team support. I apologize to them on behalf of the team. That will do better.
I'm to Karim Sitoni manager and my team asan kotoko sa sam to the no pay. Iyade mu sam nya enso dwele so. Na owie pe no anane Hawaii United manager and so Rahim Tijani ene os maniaje or the abaswa kasepa am on the playing board no or just say ne boys no and so according to the plan no very delighted we no munyade over Asane Kotoko.
Firstly, we have to congratulate the boys. They did so well because hard work works. Because we really plan for the game. Because we watched the game, the previous match that they played on Friday and Saturday. So I told my boys we should go all out because this is the only game that can let us survive or achieve our target. Because next week we are going one of the difficult grounds as well. So I think we did so well, and the game plan worked so well for us because we really mark out their danger players, and you can see that, and they did so well.
We and so Hawaii United manager and no open doing about Amto Rahim Tijani no sam to Janana pay Yadum Sam and so Janus and also and your Jana Fernando pay shake up sports live on ALUTA 92.1 so yada see and more reference show no and live our Facebook also show your live and so YouTube also uram our social media so search for ALUTA in capital L letters 92.1 FM na fe won so atimi subscribe atimi follow page no wala like comment na for me share ama bia so atimi kama yan fa na se mu oten enko team of able producers led by Sani Muhammad Ibrahim Michael Dankwa Civil Flex ora din about Dr. Bills apakan GH na na ya ox omunyina etechi ebio lyrical shanty Henry Ajeni Buatin ana DJ Frankie omunyina enso techi Samuel so ha ana fietimi de anopai sheka so ebeto ama bia enso timi kama mimedin enso di odi agromo kwase frempom ubeta fami kwase di bala mercy form na ekwa die Agyaba Kwaku etedwam na fe Mondays edition of Anopa Koko she ya to so da ma afa sanka fidie no Koko she
from Victor Usmo time one there be seen na mude eja enchima no na Akufo-Addo abeti over no na ohwe said ya omo erane omo niema fire as obi a wadi party na chache no hu ne say omo adwuma ye
pacho so ne okay ohwe 2016 election year dey na ba pon ya kohwe niema omo use to do their campaign Agyaba bibia na kofo yesi na kofo yesi positives nko
yeah
na pon ko bibi no nsam na afei
ena bibi sa say omo ba ye na afei power ne ko di omo nsam wie wo hwe amamu a MPP as a party ebu ya wawo MPP party President Kufuor MPP
no shasi ya no nanka ekofan
okay
the binom se covid tade bi hu bi e bae no ka ho na afei ba ho no aka say Kufuor manage covid ne ye
okay
ne mi hu ne de na eye but anu am actually no
92.1
and na man tasam na me boa
to say the
so it's a bond market issues net by it's a cathedral sene esikukuru no ni ade no na fe yantimi anje
na wo pene so say yensi cathedral
da bi anya de yan consult me
okay but the
idea cabinet no answer go say bibi sa akoso
but what say ye be si cathedral na hu ne say ade ehia na
me pacho bon mu utie se ne musikukuru na me dem ka say bi kura privately no mu de ye
okay
and bomb to akofa as a government and as there but so to me see yeah but we as in public resources no more
okay
and kobubu banglos as judges near the team but we as no adians near intimacy
and then you
and na bibi tsa PDS bi so akoba ns man hu ye ntina ye bebre but nsa na meka me ma sabio marita kokramti na mehwe nti sa na dia ba ko so a ye me ho ase wo hwe se 2016 landslide na the winning sa election na ba power na ko 2020 election na tensions ni nyama bi aba na fei about hang parliament NDC battery it took just one seat in parliament.
You're live on ALUTA 92.1 na yentu aso nkwani yemfa kwanya weso na yewishe omampanin dada John Agyaba Kwaku ene na woda enti akra babia obia no yema awoda dipa ema trinkwa estre obade ya weni nhira de ma se onkoso nso mu na baby wadri apomoden ne de ohia onkoso mu apomoden onkoso nkyere owre onkoso mu ahoden a otifie yi odbetenetene empanimfo a eba letimi ama oman na fa ntampa franti aluta abusu ne nyina zakra yema happy birthday ene odu awodai aminhirawo oman kwatintin ene yedie ya twaso akwa animu na yede eye kwakrata mu nsam emboso na ebrew ene anapai komna ewo fie ha watena se na twe enso ha na fi Elvis enso ewo fie ha na pai ya twaso akwa animu kwakrata mu nsam headlines ahodo abano na yehwie gu ho ede amaw ose bibia be yi na on behalf of eye yenua virgin blogger weekend na okoto ba akoto haw ama no enti virgin say odadofo nyina se de mo yema na ni soe na ye ne fe tinyame hyiram one eye na hokafo eye Mr and Mrs Ransom rather nipa nchere be ma ye sia virgin or the Mr be kanedin ho enti Mr and Mrs Ransom say omoma eye Ghana fo nyina omoda mo ase se mo bejam no ma na wade ye fefefe na no memendai on that note yenko na yemfa eye ko akrata mu nsem emrel anapai Elvis now to say
you are the Agyaba
so ho ye
you are the
Agyaba
ye
the radias no okay na twe
no good
some maybe sa question na o dikin abisa
David bisa
Henry no meje so say Henry I just saw man. Anti uncle. Impensive Hunubiana pay. Henry Akama, me what I say. Miss Henry Kama me Wakama me. Me only the woman Henry in term. Only woman in term. Police ma sa wadam for uncle and free studio uncle. Come with the fashion I'm in too. Come now. Boko dear. Yeah, sit. Yakwaba. Na neye omanpenin John Ajikunko for omanpenin da ne baby. Asembe na mo catchre no.
Oh, he's one of my favorite presidents of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the time so many lots of scholarships.
Sa.
Yeah.
And yeah, who did you want them rest?
Oh, jaya. So at least on say because a national cake na most of the time be or na and can't memo for but we dear. It affected me.
Unya for so free
mo pa.
Okay.
In the scholarship to say brilliant but needy kids.
Okay.
Yeah, they see me enjoy it.
That's right. That's right. Then na the kai kofo. Because be a kabibia o kai so be o mampani a da bia we bodin yakase o mampani we the oye ni then na be kai afa kofo.
Oh, ja to say na making to me no. It affected me directly because during that time na I was already an orphan.
Okay.
So it affected me directly because having the source of finances I be boy with me suku koni ade and chebia scholarships ne be mo na ode your friend is eduane side no as afede yentua fees be almost for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me directly it really affected me. In fact, and no na ma before anipa be start to say obe vote yankasa na obe ho say my main farmer party A and I say party B. So personally, that's how the governance now affected me.
That's right. Elvis, then I never kai omanpenin that I Ajikunko for the mobe.
Omanpenin that the kase Ghana omanpenye nyanibia. So far, me to my experience no make say or no, and I merit and above all, because of here the reforms no be say even NHIS.
Okay.
One of the most important because we emrano even Ghana yakwa ho him what you call hepic mekai those times and my tibiam ye ho han kakra ena ne adiba ko ye ya ma manage pa ne Eastern region kwan.
Okay.
Because now almost every week be a accident and a car communiato na ode ne nice form to phone near my kwana a blockade side a ma accident here day brass. So far so good no. Kofo is my favorite.
Amampania
besia Kofo on my favorite. Odijuma pa ti baby I would know nyame enso no mu ye my na on advice o mo bana. Say the baby almost be nyanim de no mo de Ghana edikan enyo mo buto.
Governor
Agyaba
then na kai omampanin Kofo.
Oh, omampanin de oyade. But before then, and they are my grandfather, my mommy, papa. The birthday, and also no a former MC, Emma and Yene Bassa, Asia, our central region. It's no, and then the birthday. Yes. I don't know. Now, when
you saw catch it,
I dear mamma de cow man paying that duck for pan, said, number one on him and then I'm birthday, Dabacco.
Okay.
Now, my paying Brusuno. Na emfa ngumbi ani ho uye hianyo uwesiko emfa ngumbi ani ho odi ade
now come was a made didn't necessarily
yeah what just no akere agiremu
ente wa so wa hu
sha so na abresu no
Free maternal health.
good nti na emfa ngumbi ani ho se wodi begumo se wo be ye nde no ni han se ekọ odi ade ono nso abresu na basic education free.
Okay.
What you say? It is abro de and for so ye nya de bebre. Me say me nya bi. Me di bi am di gum. Ah hwiama.
Okay.
What you say? Me sanso call basic education free. Into no man pay de wabon ho mode wapo eduma. Ti say na me bra kan no. Wo hwe president ya ba. Se nyankopon ya adom na owura mahama. No so otumi hwenhwen nyoma bi a wan hwe a oman panyi da kofo ni wa no obedi na yes because ono so go so a obu edwuma kaka Omampen John Romani Mahama
no okay
okay so ono so tumi sunsun nyoma bi ye we a na se ye kasa Ghana president omaba ma ye edwuma pa dia sankrofo mienu
be so nim so no why enkofa pa
oh yeah sure
very good
sure ntino me sure say bia na osunsun efiri no ho wo hwe interviews ahodo ama Omampen da aka ehun say okapati no zezi on kan because odi ni yem say omo odi achigya omo no ntumi anya edwuma no sane na opa no eti no Omampen da de waya de obo edwuma pa nyame hira no obenya ache pa
okay enti babia akra obia no ene yema no mimi sa de wa be kan suppose wi wo be na ayi anka ma ni trinkwa wa nka hwe afi ne twen wo be suppose levia wa ma ni trinkwa ozi etan ko di ma men komani wati nyambo akira na pa na why belated why ye hwe agodi aye nsema hodo apio ko akrata mu na ye mfa ngu ho emma aye Ghana for anapai is miracle yi pa and the newspaper headlines no yenka eja engum ye di free infa every free infa kobra every yenko na yenko yenko
with the Daily Gist. Now, Daily Gist name near denim power tussle at OSP Amido reveals all. I think so. No, Mahama Finance Minister face RTI Commission over ex gratia. I think so. Joji Penny SHS headmaster suspended over sexual misconduct. With a story on page number 2. Former Buffer Stock CEO fights Iyoko over seized assets, with story on page number 3. And I think so. Auditor General rejects MIIF boss rogue attempt to rewrite 2024 audit report. NDC bigwigs sweep 2025 Farmers Day top awards. Also, tears flow for late Akwetia MP Ernest Kumi, with a story on page number 9. And know what the Daily Gist means.
So Kupimu ewo eye Georgia. Obakaia headmaster bia okoto ne pa on school for nkola na baako. Na information about say nya akola no nko a na etai koso otaye. Ene nti enam so ema sabe ya suspend no. Na matise GS say ne Bangalore kura otimu no say government owner onfrimu. Onsa ne ma nyina enfrimu. Nanso ya suspend no chese ontimi ntu kwan ko ba bia ontranse. Na omwa investigation ze wie bibia na se ne ho son a ombesan restate no amana to na dwuma so bisisi ya de ese wofa wato pane ya chewa bebe na tena na yenhwe na to pass me ya na ma ukọ eye one of the African countries is Zimbabwe small boy 16 years against 33 she Henry I'm proud of him. Can newspaper no eh me ana me de ba en kan newspaper no honti ba na be kan wasem me ma microphone nim ubenya kompo microphone nim nti mejai me ana me de ba mejai kan nti sele wani asi age ohuru ho me ti me say ye me an kofa bae enti ma yiwa film Joji headmaster no sabre ya suspend no ye behwe ama ye di na asem no se ekoyi a obesen abe ye adwuma nkoyi di a na se babia dai koso ya ne pitiri no say ye ka we no sexual activities e school no it's real yeah won say ye nyina e school no sometimes ohunu o sense bibi na on se nkwala na eba sese no eye nkwala bone this oye headmaster oye teacher no wanye careful a ombegu oni mu ase manya experience bi da na me ye program bi o radio students nkwala nketoje ekwa JHS for na ye de omo ye sing aloud nti nkwala no school by school se school na beba na mo beto onwum na mo coordinate day na foforo abasa na ye select best 11 onim se nkwala nketoa no ye kwa penda wo mo bako na mumi ye neutral letter breme so mpeme enti mehwe letter na amo atro na mehwe se da mo sitie na eyem bibi oh che se mitimi nti ase
all time
Yes, me who ahode a munya ya mutim de trust ade no. Bibi say minim de say munya sa adwen no.
One responding to letter.
Oh yeah, in spec.
On say this here. Nti na say me fa kwan mi so etu omofo. What you say? Nti say we teacher ni na wanye careful a. O Jesus o. Me try dey o SS the same thing. Home economics class. Yeah. Ladies too, nice ladies.
Now, so fine.
Na ba ko baka kire me say
feeling bro.
Lady we si say ni so po asempa bo hu a na ofere. Na me say on ferry.
I love it.
Oh. Me carry because of say
crush.
Once a teacher na wan ye careful a. Wan ye careful obegu hu ani mu ase. E bi say ade we no enche na ho asan wo enche so no woni mu ase aba. Nti ese o ma wadwen ye adwuma. Obegu hu ani mu ase si a. Nti me hu se de emma si abu na ma doso. Na eduru ba bia wo pe bia wonya. Na okokofa akola akogu wani mu ase. Koji di mbone no. Wanye careful abegu wo hu ani mu ase. Edinti ublemu headmaster be bia baka say na wanya de na panyi na nkola ho na. Ebi akwa akola nkora fa so call office no. Waja say enti teachers no teachers yenye careful. Yenye careful pa. If you want hwe ya ubegu hu ani mu ase. Saade na esen ye nim ho no. Ade na esen ye nim ho no. Enche ubegu hu ani mu ase. Enti very sad, very sad. Enti yenhwe yentoa so na yenko yenim wo ensem no ho. Na na ye ka Zimbabwe. 16-year-old boy. Only 33 years. Madam. Eno ho aba asem a want in time for the issue. Obi say akola wadi 16 years. The way na or slap or smash it. Na Henry cried. It's a modern a royal lady program when started Friday and I don't know. Many on Bakasa. I say I'm going to count on Henry, what? Now you say no, Agyaba Kwaku yesterday say, Madam na ya chino no. Madam na ya chino no. Nji say after watching the video no, still no omo de madam ma me be fa mra kwan so. And you term this boy so a minor.
Agyaba age wise no a minor.
Okay.
Na atopa wise ne.
Atopa wise ne de wenyi.
I said into no person or back answer me.
Omo kasa no me na me choose wo betimi ama na firo na ozia betena se na ozia beka bi.
Sharp.
What you say?
Referee won dem.
Me dey no so na nka be conclude asem kama.
My asem pese me conclude.
So microphone me ya so.
Then na pese o kan. Then na pese o kan. Yes.
Me who story no. Ena ohe sani ade ne koye na it was an agreement between the two.
Okay.
The teacher and the student. What you say?
Okay.
Forget about say a boy in was 16 years. It doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
I don't matter.
Na dent na kede chine sam ra o man yi.
Yes. Emre boche no muchi akura na muchi madam no.
Madam no.
Good. I didn't na muchi madam no. Madam na order no so. Ana akura na order no so.
Oh.
No there be. Mama ya analyze nyoma ye. Madam na order no so. Anasa akura na ogina na chi nya abotre.
O kan say me no.
There be.
Akura no. O ya that confidence of pen man.
Mo yama ye mu bi no ye ha. Mo yama ye mu bi. Ebia na akura no so, ebi mpa na akura no propose to madam. Na madam no wa agree. No no so.
When your story next year.
What's it? And there be apart from story.
Story ne say, madam no any propose to akura ne say, or ne be ko US. After nemo be ye no. Na madam na akura na hwa no time of the man atwam enmaso. Enti ono so mo yesa no akura no mum na record na kire ohwe ya promises na nya adwuma no oka kire na parents say ni na akoso na we course because of say o promise no betu kwan ko US. Okay. Enti wo yisu me.
Yeah.
What you say? Eno na ma e ba abonti.
Sam ran de eno so ho. But we talking about say akura no ye man no only madam 33 akudan. That is not the case.
Na 16 years Enye minor.
Still a minor.
16 years no. There be ya for minor no twenty. I
don't
don't know me ba. Minim omo constitution say na ti.
Omo constitution omo de agina so ache man.
Yes. But oye 16 years no nko ade. Say say am gina na me wakora bi no 16 years wo Ghana ha. Na so oye me ba. Oh, ade. Na so oye me ba. Na me ba na afi say obewale a.
No.
No Muslims they be less than 16 years.
Oko not original. You will be 10, 11 or worry.
Yes, omo ya Ghana for. Ya ma omo wale. One more to omo pesa omo to parliament. We friends gender issue for omo me baby na me child here e Cape Coast. Akora ordinary class 5. Ya wa da akora na be school dey say ya wedding. Class 5.
There be class 5 they know class 5.
I Muslim. Yes, ni kunu wa ready so about.
There be no yesi na siwa. Yesi na siwa to ho. Nti eno ye
wara na. No siwa so do betu kwan na siwa na maso.
Something na ya chini.
What is it? It's not forget about say nipa ne ye man no. Ahodi no no betumi aye adwuma na. Wa ye adwuma no.
Obi asane me message send ke yenyi video no.
What was na me send video bi. Akora bi o hye sebe Anglican uniform o se ono no. Okon ne boy was on no koda woman 20 hour nje obeji 50 and above me send video to platform no so ti say na wo ke na kwa na ma
mema Henry yi video
oh mamu yi na he
no ahodi odi be yi
amam for sinka on person be video
ma ma hwe kakra
okay nti okay enyumre
oh David
enyumre
oh enyumre no
Adenchi.
Enyumre nti Friday nyame bo Friday royal program so how na be on betimi aka ho asem
madam na GF pa
yakoyanim yehwe the custodian yehwe the custodian
yakwe
ejane wo custodian ni so ya di be chirem na Agyaba boss
yenko okay sama maboss awi nti yenko anim
Auditor General slams MIIF over attempt to rewrite 2024 audited reports. Minority slams government over broken promises to farmers and fishers with a story on page number 2. Government operates WhatsApp group with
na atwa obeso bodua mu na me nkwa homa no so mra na me ne Mr. Kofi Nkansasa Kodie oye member Edu Watch Ghana. Opening, good morning.
Morning, opening.
Me pa chona what you say? Nyankopon adom ye hoye paida sesa no pay ball pun waji enso. We dey quickly enhwe eye wasia nan say e course ye hu say ankoyi magana nyina kasa ho a na monso mameki eye statement bibre. Enti anopay niji se beba wo nchen na nsema hodo a mode tudwa no ye ni ho nkomo nkakra wadaroma enti Edu Watch Ghana nso hwe na ba abonten a ankoyi na de asi wo Ghana no moje ne sen
yo me da was me chia ati
hello. Okay, yeah, sure. Opening Kofi Nkansasa Kodie, or a member of Edu Watch Ghana. Twaso na obane ne ko animu.
Twaso with still the custodian. No government operates WhatsApp group with OSP, SC judges, SCOs journalists with the stories on page number 2 and 3. So NDC blows over 2.4 billion Mahama cedis on luxury jets. Story on page 3. Police foil Wapuli kidnap operation, recover over 70,000 Ghana cedis ransom. Young gospel arts set for bigger exposure and no any award the custodian in him.
Okay, into no ya twaso me chiremu kakra edi amawo ewo nya eda the custodian anim ho NDC omo 2.4 billion and one sansama abedwa na Emra MPP aban waso no na NDC for omo ka se omo hwe na omo ampanyin emfa play na dade emfa ntukwan anasa private jet ne nsem bebre ekoto dwa.
Okay, so bodu mu na me nsan ko ahoma no so opani memo akwa ba bi mu
meje so menia.
Okay, ahoma no ko kakra we de che ye nto aso no ye nko animu
me dance na me ka se ehwe ɔman Ghana ɛfa nwoma sua ho anaasɛ adesua ho a botae no ɛne sɛ abɔfra biara obɛwura school no ne duru berɛ a nsɔhwɛ berɛ from BC ne wase no yɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛtumi abɔ ɔmo ho mmɔden ɔbɛtumi amove on deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ n'anim ɛwɔ adesua ɔbɛtumi amove on to the next stage a ɛmfa ɔhaw biara ɛmma na 2025 wase results yi bae na kyerɛ sɛ WAEC na mpo ɛde 4 year 3 years data this year ɛka ho 4 year no ɛbae no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ mu a afei deɛ no ɛyɛ performance na ɛnkɔ sɛnea ɛhwehwɛ nokorɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa akasa ho na yɛnhwɛ ne saa nso no na yɛka kɔsi sɛ wohwɛ core subject na nokorɛ ni no wode compare 2024 deɛ na English any integrated science no difference no when you can say yes so much significant because 2024 69.5 2025 69 integrated science 2024 58.77 now I feel 57.74 into your difference no you can't say a swat but margin no and yeah they mum commerce any social studies there not just a share gap na lesson and no yeah can say performance in overall and also yeah dear Ghana for na you know I again I say if na you the entire amana basa ebi ya ka say nso he bia no ba ana wa the chief examiner's report eba oba share about say by end of the month no ombe mo de no mo dia ba eno no kire subject wise no bia weakness ni ade enso eba say ya entena ho ekwa enso ye preliminary kakra efifemu the kind is to say the chief examiner's report no why the bar the woman also the nsaka yɛbɛkan na sɛ ɛsɛ yɛn nso yɛyɛ fɛda respect wɔ ho a yɛbɛgyina chief examiner's report ho no yɛayɛ nhwehwɛmu fɛda sɛdeɛ yɛbɛboa ama yɛ mmɔfra no ba adesua mu a ɔbɛtumi akɔ nkan na nneɛma kakra a yɛho ma 2025 yi pass no ankɔ nkan no ebi ɛyɛ yɛka sɛ sɛneɛ invigilators no afei deɛ no ɔmo ɛbɔ ɔmo mmɔden ɛma ɔmo ani daa hɔ ɛhwɛ sɛ more practice ebiara ntumi nkɔ so sɛneɛ ebi a ne sisi ebi a ɛtwam
enti Mr. Zakwa deɛ wadaroma mentwa wano deɛ na memmerɛ mu kakra sɛ mete wase a na sɛ this last year no the invigilators were a bit strict on the students
no correct the entire ban is on say nneɛma baako anaa mmienu ministry anaa GES ɛtwerɛ letter ɛde kɔma schools no sɛ woyɛ head master of the school a adebɔne bi ebesi ɛwɔ exam center hɔ no anaa school bɛfa wasi nsɔhwɛ no ho no will be held responsible ɛno yɛ baako minister nso ɛtwerɛ rasa anaasɛ ɔma teacherfoɔ a ɛwɔ school hɔ no nso aso tee ɛne invigilators no sɛ wa adebɔne biara bɛkɔ so ɛfa nsɔhwɛ no ho a wo ho bɛbɔn mu odin bɛwɔ mu no ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛyi wɔ akyi sɛ bi nso yɛ nyinaa no no kɔfie yɛ nti saa nneɛma mmienu ɛbaeɛ no ɛma ahwɛyie nso ɛbaeɛ sɛbe obiara bɔ ne din ho ban sɛneɛ edinbɔne deɛ ebi ɛmɛbata ne ho.
Obaninda, does it mean say previous years no na invigilation in that tight say the na 1 year call say be a year headmasters no be a bit careful no.
Yeah survey bi share quality of invigilation
Is that what they?
And good, very good.
Hello,
excellent.
Is that what they?
Hello.
Now, line break. Also, more a survey be about invigilation. Sunshine, if you yeah.
They say survey be about invigilation and supervision in the 2025. What's the October?
Okay.
Into survey no October yana publish it. Good, very good, excellent, and a poor, no very poor. Very good, and excellent, no boomer. 61%. And a very poor, any poor, 39%. In the next refer, or more, the new Mudin, Como, teacher for school for anyway, and almost a fee, invigilation, a call, 10 years. Yes, Inti enye unity ever got the previous the same and next year and say name afibia de costo no na yen yaye efishe na actually the fine work data actually eba so he costo perception and after leakage service more practice be a course of school one. Yeah, no. Osha, we can say there's a direct correlation. More practices, any performance. So, yeah, WAEC, no, WAEC na AU, Omo at the banner game. Yeah, more practices, no. Very low, no, and so had also no performance, now a cough. We are more practice very high. Another example, 2023, now a 10% more practice, a 10%. That year, and so then we are the best what results, which was about 70%. Nti yano ya dia the tardy data and then the canon eshe senia yembo yitrimu emfa nko kan bibia eni na ede how abere nti sana ya na etie na ye kan say afi sanya man contribute here by entry adun so say eye no nko ara ebi anke say kini say social studies ene math commerce so shine sir who's a margin of the other two na core subjects na material margin no only say insignificant enya no nko ara ena ma performance but you see a play part your course in your course a share Sanya no ebeba na vigilation any idea no that pijamu a ama the integrity of WAEC results no akoso afi we so yamede ka ho vigilation no ya me friend say vigilators no so any relationship no enya cordial. Because a cordial and no interest more coin at the foreign material. The way any students in the casa, the way any the more execute also. And yenya a bit adding more to the anxiety. Already no, and so here no, you know, so happen. Oh, qua tension also that. Hey, cook, and I did of brand. And there a lot of stress on them. Chile say be aware can I GS and so need vigilators on how or memo frano be kasa. Ewo abuto yumu bokomu emfa further stress emo also normal thing at transfer. Other aspects are in students preparation. We is straight in relation the American senior no poor student preparation. And so have so, and then a more frano. Sabi, ɔmo mpɛ adesua yɛn nso yɛkɔ sukuu saa na yɛka kyerɛ yɛn nanso wonyini a wɔrehwɛ no ana wo sɛ no ebi edidi akyi ɛnɛ no mmɔfra no sɛ ɔbɛtena ne to so asua adeɛ ɛkɔ fam a ɛsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhwɛ na yɛpɛ biribi ɛgye indiscipline, poor preparation, and indiscipline. So now, so you might be three more prano, there are chefs so, and then you might be study secondary school. You say there are routine, prep. Sorry, how much? Why are the other here? There's a time I prep classes time. It is that teacher child here now won't concentrate. Won't you? Every how. The group prep time. Kosuadi, one Suadia. Nina, okay, telling in our boomer. The rules of her brenner. The preparation no might not be adequate. Edit Nama, when Yaku drew, and the talk of transfer, and also a lady to do for normal pequia on bed catty corners to pass or the foreign material phone. And so, Embra, and Mount Quantia, just a white. Another year best still I have said phone here it is there the my mofrano especially bois and the cobwa and so foreign materials there the exam room your mom coso and shete my banana phone usage in the schools also there's a here say them fast man phone no school in there be na the we are no time or down that and on all the ago. The matter time is on the time of the sorry. On sorry, no, I break is when you're enough to. You know, a count. If you school for no, if you feel of funny did breathe absenteeism, class, class, and yet it was through absenteeism, teacher motivation, and so and automatic promotion. And also at the how need better and social. Abofrano, the way the required grader, which may move to the next class. And she said, you have said, we do not quite appropriate to move to the next class. And no much Yama and so her no coin, but you need any a path now, which Mamma calling. It's on your way in near a day of how a brain motivation, teacher motivation, and also me a part. Say the teacher for the show me cry. There were interventions via Banya and the Omuchia become a teacher for a can be woman. Don't cheer. You say a honor. The cheer no back on one, no one. You cheer so. Say, who say, almost Saka, almost Saka. Then, near all year, Juman, we feel motivated enough. Namia don't say, guidelines, PTA guidelines, and swap bar, PTA for no so, any school, at a cabo, PTA for no management, and so much. Almost so Shaquania, that was Ama Adiciano, any other trainer also. And school for also a shinadi. If you say, yes, Ababua, Ama downward trend in that performance, no aircon, the waiting us to improve. Let them kind, a chief examiners report. They move reports no back and end of this month. If you are also a further work to do, I say, now research and back. They are advising government on policy decisions. But no clear woman say there are students or more from 3 this year. Next June, the year, May June, almost all control. Almost the engineering change or review minimum between and policy no amber. And right now, moment of crash or more control. In the case here, I can yes, let me say, Kakre, I have any year. PTA for them of the school management, you know, and that school on almost they say I kind of general who be also on a specific challenge. math and social studies general. But schools also may want a specific challenge. Among training and diagnosing, among training, and what the administration of the schools, any management, now additionally at the child course. And Quarano, yes, absenteeism is high. At the chef, when you so no current, you also it's possible say, almost so, the due time for class, maybe among time or is on cultural idea. Maybe among corner sending but school, specific schools, no this year, no matter no matter time was so a teacher, cultural idea, or hot idea, and a friend or classroom, almost 80, and almost here. Time was so a type of friend, the cultural idea, and yes, I say, almost idea. And the man getting, and I will come over and build it about friend up, no, I could do to write the exam. I think they share extra classes. The schools need to play a boarding institution. Upon classes, upon the dormitory, extra classes. Among here, extra classes. Schools no shows no mobile planning, maybe a weekend. And I say, especially Sunday, some 3 4 years, there's a lot of intervention. A party. The kind of interventions and yet near air culture service upon another year about seniors or young. You or more school be so many the top a class people and your more average any lower area. On which me I get grouping. So now or more than work for me. Or I get a lot of interventions for them. Or more also in down. They can also be organized almost all colleagues now, almost performance so that together, everything are common at transfer. Way forward, the can come back to say, you may review chief examiner's report now, the cash acquire the fatwa, media measures, abundance of the health reports in the bar. The review. After them kind, the revision new in that's a bit take it. My young guy said, school for coming be by June or mobile. Gee, yeah, can't say about schools on interest or mono kind, Kakro Mohu, and in their course, no, or mona your internal review from the media measures, about. I think behavior change communication in your high school. I say a quanya. The new school for the casta, not super new beer and more. As an example, tablet, yeah, the command minister. I'm to say, and now the safety and security measures emissions. It won't get near my M1. Parliament in a ban on mobile phones. I say, getting there. She say, the amount of time, they will one more and force send here, Carano, and fast phone. I say, I will phone so they would make the social media culture now. I be where I am, I hope for a day and so, yes, now, I'm your man, your man is so active. No waiting, as she had. You didn't say, okay, your gadgets, name what. And also yeah,
hello.
Also, this had the man outside to look at or to view other things. Man concentration. After all, SDF, 3 years. Invest your co-invest here. Invest in the home about and no, so yeah, the fundamentals, basic and secondary near high level of university. A lot of them on which you have to come out successful. So I think tablets they are can't say all tablets are safety and security process anyway. GSM training on record, no installing, and senior best about the purpose. academic interventions also education service in Shemukina, senior school via interventions that over the one or much in school via a peculiar area and social, but school peculiar meaning an emotion, GS and so, or much Shemukina.
Now can a phone some so-called Australia from last year, but a year the use of mobile phones from a year school phone caller. In several states and territorial students are required to have their phones switched off and stored. And also the ban typically covers not just phones but other personal devices, smartwatches, earbuds, tablets, unless it's used for approved for educational purposes and medical reasons. I think you said a more can was some now, so you should can have a boy in Yipa.
Good. So, maybe advanced countries no clear who say the how be bremofran into Ophobia, Ghana, India, the officer say, in the anomia, my offer, a Dutch, a see. You know, I see a kind of tribum kind of near Barco say, who school honor. Tanyama win near moi, I will addition any addition. They say, we have access to it. Until sign a suit, say, yes, remo tablet na alcohol na. Sebe yamfa filters no anhyehyɛ mu a ebesecure safeguard yan recall yan fanship nia e procure no so a se procurement ni nyina mai ye ba no so yan hwɛ sɛ the main contractor whoever no ebeka na wɔde saa safety devices no ahyɛ mu ansa abedu ne de amamofra no na I'm happy say Ghana the mobile phones near Nigeria it is still banned. They will catch a bear and force. Say, Yamini Amre, Yamini and yet not Yan Sanchin. My friend was an Yamin who answered as deterrent. One year, get the Sahara, not Yansa Akusifo. If say Ghana Dutch, Yamofra. I'm happy to say advanced countries no Korea are almost, she say, Tanyaman. On the year for said the Emofrano. Ebitimi atanase esua ade na oman no so enya daache papa afei ne kura no extra classes eba say ya especially over 200,000 afei math feel no I mean putting in context from and I mean can say from G7 to F9 no we say G7 no near the lady do between school near the baby program office on technically do na enya to be a person here media hopefully E7 could be F9 a Hong Kong is over 50%. We need a 48 to into 52% and I fall into that category. Akwenya beba na remedials no abandon me aso hopefully be happening especially in Kurana and rural areas. Ukraine is saying, Franco, then will be hard. What's the result here? Update. That's the end because there be a woman only access to any remedial center, even to register of death. Thankfully, they say they are online, but to be so free, there be a crash to the nearby town, and so it's not correct. If you cry a car. First car they call and they do go to your friends to register. If you are domina free tickets, they buy will never be call you. So into what query now and so yes. That's it. It's a when you be better. That's our for. Which means identify. Now in person I can't say your person truck. Is a Okokasa idea, but I mean can it answer? No, you serious officer of trouble. That's all my thing. No much in your register. Now when you have remedial classes, and yes, secondary school be work. Now, especially in the river back near the Oma attach candidate we are maybe almost a part of the system. Very refresh your memory. Yes, I actually and answer whichever we are being. You need your senses. I refresh your mind and your idea as I control and get them so we cannot afford for 2025 over 200,000 for mathematics and social studies. So will not be able to move up in terms of educational ladder. And we cannot afford that. The main one train Sianua, that you know, and vital.
Obani we dey ye beda wase anopa yi umre no wada agye a wase ewo aluta atiefo ho. Na ye kwa ni mu ye ni se afi na report no beba abonten ya tuebo ase apepe mu yi. Enti eba na mudu so no ebesen aba wo nchen na de mo hunu wo mu no mo de ama eye matiefo ama me.
Yo enso me da wase pa matiefo ina na me nshira
wonso. Obanin Kofi Nkansa Sakode a member of Edu Watch Ghana. Na what's in so here Babontin and I am Koye. What the statement be about Bontin, no, you could be home como and a pay. Yantwasun Quenmukora. Tell na wona Okasa. You monitor na Emreco.
Okay.
Oh, dear cranny uncle.
Okay.
Every super be in corner.
Okay, Agyaba Mikra, the Chronicle. The first page, front page, I say Agyaba has survived 2 assassination attempts. Fight against corruption. Don't dare scrap OSP. Yunus Hussaini, Kofi Bento reject MP's call to collapse Agyaba's office. And I'll say Pambros secure interlocutory injunction against Tangwan and others. So this is on the front page of Chronicle.
You know, the daily graphic at the 12 so na ahano ya trouble for kasa kasebi pass Professor Mike Okwe edin kan dia ba OSP asi yetunu manoko tesania owura pegbu ene nkrofo no omoka no yentunu manonko na government shift focus to early numeracy. Say someone person meto me bona me kirem se na ya yabati ase ni nyina no ejina enso hwe a yenuanom kotworo ya yesusu se anasa report aba ne kire se omafeli nkankan mathematics ene English no na eno no na Ghana ba ene the World Bank akabom na omo hwe se from nursery copying say basic 6 no ombehe na eba ne se literacy obe kabro for papa na wa trouble for papa no ye betumi ahyemika na etumi aboa na afi se nkontabu ade ye dada wokọ nursery schools na omoye numeracy and literacy hwanhwan omoye ni na wo dada but aba ne person hyemika na se na eba ya akora no obe free nursery aba kg obe ko primary no be do class 6 no na wenye hwe kura ntunitim kura ne nkonta abudie 1+1 de obehu na ne burofo de obetumi aka na watwere bibi kakra so na wenum eye World Bank na omo sponsor na omo de sikabotin pa na omo de ba behiem se na ya Ghana fo so ye humasua nkankan ye mathematics and ye English no ebetumi akwankan ewom na ede amawo nti eno na ye de ma ewo the daily graphic so.
So with the Ghanaian Times, the most authoritative newspaper near Denimu, a octogenarian picks 2025 National Best Farmer with a story on page number 12. And I think so. Police rescues kidnapped victim at Wapuli. 3 suspects arrested. 1 on the run with a story on page number 3. Government moves to secure bullion operations for safer movement of cash valuables nationwide. On 12 page has that story. And also first couple supports retired Assemblies of God pastors with a story on page number 11. And no any other the Ghanaian Times name.
Na Agyaba ma menkyere wo makabrofo kasibi wa hwe ana ye obi asomumran. I say octogenarian kyerese obi a wanya 70 and above. Ono na the national best farmer no yede ema no afi na maka kakra for Farmers Day no I think say this time around Farmers Day na ya witness to me menyini de I think say omaye no kama ba ko bi omoye nia owini district best farmer last year no akufa de no kro fa na award ama no afi we na mahama ba ya odi ama no ya me kana mo se ena mahama ba ya wotumi di ama no na che se ne tiri mu power pese ekudwuma efa ne tempa efra organa no ne ni abre pa cause anu man kitinkiti na ebe show mu nkuran ama ma ye no na ba ko bi nso a mehwe ye mani je pa nurse ni a oya farmer wo boy dwuma papa from there no we nya a lot of followers so we ni award no we nya a lot of followers na odia banchin green pepper cabbage ginger oboy dwuma pa nso oda so ye nurse no nya se nurse no we jai owo ye posting na oye dwuma hospital but osanso eye farming no it no aban anamo awotu so obeboa mekuafo akọ omonim na ekoya nso etumpon wa Ghana de I think say this time I witness Farmers Day no ade a setirimupo no ni nkrofo ye de omobetutu ano no omo anya akrofo a ometumi aye dwuma ni ye pa na aban ni tirimpo tumi aba
very well everything ko dey hwe na
Agyaba the informer front page the informer or say Mahama won't abolish OSP Ayarga others told Martin Pegu's hypocrisy exposed over baseless attack on Kisi Agyaban OSP 2025 Doha Forum. Mahama advocates skills-based education, admits Ghana's unemployment challenge as a threat. AduWatch links delayed teacher motivation payment to poor WASI result. So we know.
AduWatch na ekwedi nkomo sisi fa sase mu na afofie nso mampani Mahama kopie mu okata Doha. Na omo ye education forum bi ho a omo to nsa frɛ no. In fact, omo de plane frɛ na be fa na free head ed ne call ye san ne bai. Nti okasa fa education, okasa fa ye economy so ho yi pa. Me hu say the rate at which omampanin ase oboni dia ye dey man say outside world no. Enye bad. A good signal e de ma Ghanaian businessmen. Sure. Say oko kata na omo ye fa adwade ho nkomo yaso omo to nsa from mampani a na hunu se ye ko yenim kakra nti ye mie yenim ehyimu kena ba bi ye ni kire no de hu se ebeyi pa se mie ni kwanse ye pa ba na ade ba ko mampani omo de tu dwa Farmers Day ye twam na anu yisu a hu se ebebo yi pa ye made the schools no to made in Ghana rice and products no no sense you good very good
very good
the nano rice ya woman de be fia fina rice ya one will be a baby di no say ever school bia say autobia now no ye ne rice production associated on panning din komo no o kira me hu say omo rice bebre gudan mu a aka ho nse schools ni nyina yes omo to a sika be sen atena omo anyi mu oh enti eno me hu say good stepper eno some panning ye ne careful say obia obati atua se on to made in Ghana no akoto perfume rice every baby yes pam say pam has me say akoto ne pen
me no yard
enti am kawa se na
perfumed rice no yare nko a local rice no man no abida Agyaba me refi say me de be fridge can you believe say she work for like 3 days
and say yeah say we ne dey didn't rank Canada ni ahode be kosisi ya nti yemma obia ntobi school bia ntobi na atie for Ghana for nso so a yetie so ntobi jollof.com mo ye aduana mo nto made in Ghana rice mfanye o sire na customers na mpe perfume.
Oh, it depending on the density of the rice, the long grain, and all of that. So,
sabi nano de ebe say mon consider be boy
yipa.
A man o mon pelo can because look at no edge attention. The film no udisi no wa man attention ko na aben.
Yeah, wrap up and I'm
for me side, me wrap up with a new crusading guide and an yedenimo a Hanan fights back. Iyoko seized properties I never owned and a war story no war pages 3, 9, and 10. And I think so Protoa dismisses Kofi Soga over 360k financial misconduct and other offences. And that's from NEC confirming with a story on page number 10. And so Nungwas too warned over false land claims and also award the crusading guide anymore. So Get Fund accelerates practical science education with strategic funding for STEM box initiative. And so Agave chiefs petition Mahama against Woyome's interference in traditional governance. And a KGL Foundation partners Premier Tennis Club to celebrate Farmers Day. Alarm blows on 10.45 million Ghana cedi. Health Minister accused of favoring competitor and in LHIMS deal. That will be for the new crusading guide.
Sasa.
Yeah, sir.
Yankwa Humanaso. Nene Tia for Sunin Kobakra. Na Simon Numia Kai. Also Enfa Enche Wadrin Ewan Samahodia Abrusono Ewufiana Pay. 0256 118783 0256 118783 and 020 900 5212 020 900 5212 na fee 0256118783 ALUTA 92.1. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
Agyaba.
That is Emilia.
Kwacha me adumo. Kwacha from Pakistan kwame aristocrat.
Yeah.
And pay in the chairman, chairman in the procedure. Honorable sector one banini. And I echo good border, the Accra area. From when you in chairman. Over the weekend. I don't man paying ashes. I am man paying on the money, mama. Agyaba sisi amana what does ID card is mkotokumo. Sena baya. In case your fair emergency where elections are. Minister Kra when I'm not my ID card and mouth waba.
Now, Kwame, it's be for emergency voting, sir.
And be glad to me.
You are but
be glad to me and a man are prepared. And I'm prepared with this ID card is among the able to be and they are. This is a to Abba. And some man may vote that Negana Matumava, Yana Mabisi, and Madame on my bench on the money, Mamma. There within 1 year, or by 1 milk margin. If the Farmers Day, the organization, and everything, I want to call them more now. In fact, Abua, or by a feed Ghana penna, wired than a wild lancho. Only feed Ghana. Feed Ghana and Ukrainian 1 year. And so they be a quafford because the banana than a book. The banana planted for food and jobs for 8 good years. 8 good years, I have planted for food and jobs. And they be a year to where the baboon. You bear the highest food inflation in the history of Ghana, with 64%. And not benefit Ghana and Ghana. This year, a single digit. And the Eco Chroma 1-2 at the baboon, and the mother no car, why no cano, I'm a comado. I'm a Ziano, a Bushaniade. If it's a wake, a cavea matter, when we're Bushan, will be at the team of Yan Horton. Agyaba.
Miss Medas, hello, good morning.
Morning, Agyaba.
So, my man, out to say
about another room, Agyaba.
Okay, and you want to pay.
Agyaba and pay the mission team more than from Mother Mahmoud Bomia. Honorable Mr. Commission show and none pay. Jeff General Secretary Papa Park. Incoming National Youth Organizer Michelle. Yet, two about and running after the best fighter. Your boss was answering this one. Now, may I say, oh, my penny when ye are Ghana for Angaza Creator Banui, you're saying in an almost as so no. Me no say. I bear you a pocket you are to. And then, light bill don't want to bill say I to someone that say, which you grab 10 times to cry, no benefit no, they are to the best as able to maybe remove you. Into near choir and answer by what will I say for an answer? It's a way no India, who soon do let's be the baby on. All the quarters meant to be a young for the good water to cry a year. Into million man, my extremo, and before Dr. Mahmoud Bomia, and I can't be a mamma. There's a more than a fan, they're being I'm say 2020 Ghana for moon disappointing the bearer. The rest of the college to pray, I be a woman to go for friendship. Our media politics and make us a London for father, Brian in 2017. Oh, no question, place such as that. Look why I'm on Colano 8 party. No one more mobile, I should face it not now on mobile margin name among Colonel Philip for Teko Canamo de Yaman. It's the Ghana for some of must continue to inform any meeting to inform the 2028 Dr. Midbone, Yamufa Kunyan Shannon, the basic liver on Mangana.
All right, yeah, that's it. Now, Mampani Mohammed didn't see Sunya fit a yes 7 January. Now, Obinya Afinebum yet 2 about Maimuna Enya Afi. Hello, good morning. You don't know what to say. Yeah, yes, sir. Ain't you?
Yes, Ghana. Yes, young entity Ghana. Never. Kasa because of
Mr. Domoro, one say, Ota Kasa, so Kana Machu and was say, MPP say Ghana no. Who converse say Ghana. A Bambian who ever bet me a being, and to be on money, maybe what. Only on one yard being fine. I saw one say Ghana, dear. Yana,
Ghana, my boy, I'm not a real Juma.
Obet me, I say MPP for Binum, Naka MPP for in Nadia, and the day.
And catch a baku and catch a name now.
Yeah, but no, so dear. Only say, NDC Niba quiet, dear, until NDC for in I say Ghana. What just say, yes, sir. Yeah, we should name and say.
The NDC, I say, because I'm here 2 parties are. Who are now here, bread. Yeah, I want to have bomb women. I'm MPP in the idea on bomb. Oh, Mumbai is sort of president Gary low price, Mumbai high price. A sort of, yeah, where my move. People low price, and I'm quiet. What I hear. You know, I'm not a teacher, so we are buying, but not any cost to pay. I'm going to be a business. I go away, Mamma, because I thought of only 20 and 2. Then this is who did you hold it. Let's have a time, Mamma, come here. Empty in the point from the back. Move coming, I mean, some with your yes, wow. Not any difficult.
Midas, Jomo from Twasso 020-900-5212 and 0256118783. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bravo.
Yes, sir, ain't you?
The friend you didn't because of fifth taborology.
You didn't you?
They didn't kind make sure with my phone now. Now make sure Ghana buying and the ministers, especially the Greek minister, Ashanti minister. The best friend say, if you did be a sister station, ALUTA FM. I'm going to be a chopper by a bit when the best friend say, rapidly, you won't be able to Pache, Nabia, and call and calling me. In Pinfoso, more in this motion, yes, Sakola, and they go near my Messua, Yencha, now Pipane Papa, and I see your see I believe in a Pachua, motion among fine and chain. Yaba, they are costing you at my chief for us to be a free video. Sabi a bus and I can't send this. Any panel chief interest or Tinua accept it. Because a Jumano Moyano, and when actors I made the Jumano, who knew me and Congress to the incendiary bar, a moment Jumu and more facing no problem. Or who can't be via any young person or to Neptune, I accept it. No man challenge it. Udo party as an NDC member, with your party as an MPP member, and not to say. Will be if you didn't say Becca Sentinel, Yamaka, PBI and Franco, and it's up. Yaba also free. We better so can be and Kuya. You didn't feel so if you're free. Actually, I say, Bar, and Coba say, Nipan after Walker Sentinel, never affect your friend station. The minute Manu and chat to a friend saying, why interview about the education? Nipan after, I'm my education, education, politics. A banner, and she say, I walk, I say. Or be share education as if it's from scratch. You best say, we should start school in Nana, Agyaba, the boarding. nti aban no say all six credit school ni bi account you know ka say un say private schools e do say government schools e ba so
yeah
e do say government especially oba ni community and tikra na be bia ni won private schools e ho answer na government school back e bro 1000 government school kura ni bi me kan Israel na lava ni government school e na afina say aban no na say opese osi mai but e on say e tell dia aban na ma e bi me ejuma mo nya no omo public service mo ejimu dada no e ya omo na mo sa twetwa ejuma no so being say ma attending for contract e ma contract you see me see dan yenu we be see dan yenu engineer na wo tie ejuma no say no e dan yenu ni nyofe wa bra mo ya approve bia e discover say me see dan yenu wo see no na nyofe na me see dan yensa fa design ya wo pen ma na me see fa nya ejuma na e no so akwa ejuma me ntwe say mo scan sana wo a we drawing no me dis ma mo scan ye catch the penny bia as a wo tie office say bia political interest in na say be wo tie office wa yo wu ye e say ye bo bia so ye bo bia so ya preschool abre yenya ya prepare papa ache e wo Israel yenya ti wo bia asabi wo be say wo be twa ya kwam no aban wo tie ya ya fo bia e mo enfa che no me da say
yes you da say good morning 020-900-5212 and 025-611-8783. Hello, good morning.
Krobia Sante Kotoko.
Titi Asante no.
Kuma Pimwa.
Apimbepa.
Pim said yes, Mo. Pia. And my info.
Johnny.
By in Johnny. Before you see any put your boss against Sabaku, including you and Jabazi. Hello, you over.
Hey, asama to me. You take a course of boy, you pa the boy Santimai.
What can say is that I was you? A little piano, a crab yamo. That's a way I can shed it.
It means being Kayura, Chessa. Crew ride and Canisha. O Canisha, yeah.
You don't know. The person here was a tough family. Anyway, when I answer, and I want to need Jake now. Yes, saying a function from all my Jake before, and more Bagia Ganakunya, and what you bow aboard the shoe of mine. One penny for so buy it for the Twasso, the new say incoming president, Dr. Mahmoud Boria, or Namun Kumuba, Soviet Doctor, Warrior. So there's no Montpellier Kufu in San Juma in the future. Or someone I would have Dr. Vineyard Martin Castle and Woodman, I would have. I'm going to sell a Kumsi. Lloyd, his lawyer was the one of the Canada. Can I take a club make and say 1 year? I'm a boy by Abaso Kakra. I am a forecast and she said, Montpellier Kufu, Dr. Woodman, took on and Onu say yo ignaso am na gana ticket na stabilizer o mu fi one ka ji ni good for oil sami da bisu ba o ni amanda kana no dia brano na ayo mano e ti se e di no ku so ya so no fo mo kwa ko tono ye pense ye de se kwa ko tobi ye no no kasa be be ya na ko ma kuma to mo ko mo ko to play na ba man pani je ku fo e fi jubli out ase ko ko wo ye na gana japadi and teacher net also back to Montpellier to Tobia. Ya make us some Kota, Omokotomna, Nadia, Dr. Mahmoud Boria, or Baba Temu, or the call, or business for Baba Temu, you go Burkina Faso has to come or play as for him. So get that Dr. Mahmoud, really in the Molly, or in any. It's the Apatona Yakotoro. Yakotun can for a piece of Papa to Ghana for the next hour. If you have a circle or any energy, I'm telling you. What is Shaban able to not come out? Kufyaman also bought to my past.
May I say, me for free in chat for me, fashion for this year. Janimu.
Oh,
me wa hasipa na hoye
Boko dear.
Na kokwa dumboko.
And then Bibia Greek from Vutumuntenedia, watching the party, Mount Shawakra. Minya Kukana Kamano.
Never moment to be a door.
Mojuma. You are not paying the Vanta Lessia kind. And then you 8 December 2026 in Pramano and Boyan. You tell what he said. Oh, me, Kwamayan. You are paying here the champion. incoming president, then national chairman, David Kankambo, I mean, Chia Chris Lord, also for you organizer, and I had Safia Mohammed for national woman organizer. You, be a China king, I might so China king. Did a better Ghana. But the information I'm young and none of family, my by no. I think in Tampo or Preso. You see, a group will go over young talk. And you want your fat and Konom Kotis Amrankra. No more don't come to say, I buy by a Meribia or the other, your Kotis Abai, who don't go in my, you know. Maybe another being a bit. Woman work as the only problem. Oh, yeah, one can hear compress a bro. But I think one was a brother Buana, SNO, and Matoma, and Craft one. You go out and talk about by Scotty Fano. I had been. Muslim Kakia, what I'm saying, only in Yukia. The Yukia and Tar, Yabregu. In the Abaru, yeah. Untuanamo, intended one call, Kentampo. You see a Bruno Gobi, one causes Samra. Bye bye.
But I say, at any moment, for we see an amin faster than ma a Tidini Kuku and more. And a Pewadaro and a Mediano Pacuku, a bro, Nano Pebiano, or Bois Emma Timi, a Kuku special, Emma, dear, no so unso, baby, I will be ano. Offices and companies, the baby, I will be when here breakfast no. Otunsa afraid Tidini Kukua on the bro, the Yana Bachelor, dear Abusian Fu here. Na once were their bro. Who shall wanna be who on Ewo Adenta House and Down container near H&M. Eho na Tidini Kuku and more Ewo. Frewon Ewo 0544 536845 0544 536845. Now ni Tidini Kuku and more. Enkasa number bow ama office wono nipe hunyina no enya aduane edi. Na me kamfo eye Angel Bakery dia ma se anopai breakfast so be here brother kai say obeto Angel Bakery ebebo yi pa mo nya asomdwe na enye no nko shops ahodo supermarkets ne provision shops ni na no bread amoto hono hwese eye Angel Bakery won bread ni bia eye kama pa na bread asort ubia no obenya ewo ho soft white sugar bread fe rich sugar bread na butter bread wheat bread na fe brown bread and cocoa bread ni na no eye Angel Bakery wajuma so ani ya Ghana aji watum nti besrew so ni adwuma yen so a ofre wona odebe bro na waton wona e shops ne supermarket ni na no monton samfre Angel Bakery na wonfa bread ni bimro na wonso wotimi aton anya sika fre won ewo 059 411 4719 059 411 4719 059 411 4719 afi 0264 227 414 0264 227 414. Maybe any sana men control say high table some fan to him say afofie mu odwumadie bebra wodi ede amount ewo eye enkran hasi specifically no ewo aviation goal my hot junction enti kai say afofie mu upia baby yeso ni woni kire high table restaurant and sky bar na obamu oni agi pa de enom de edi de etena ema yasomdwe ubenya ewa asoye ho na ne samu no eba local and continental dishes a abusuafo wabo homodin yi pa unye waduane bi dia wasombeju yi pa se wo pia pe ba bia kotena mekamfo Hightabe restaurant and sky bar edi amao aviation go my hot junction frewon ebia delivery obetimi dia bro kama pa 0557 049192 0557 049192 eye Hightabe restaurant and sky bar na fe me fan to nim say eye Christmas na ye bayi and I say ye komu na ALUTA 92.1 ye ma opportunity say adwumaku edidi so bia no momra ne ne mu nidwa wo mra sika ye adwumu ne ketua bi eye herbal shops, cosmetic shops, food joints, deco shops, hair and barbering saloons, mother cares, sorry na fe event centers. Samanfo betemu nka no hunu a na mekamfo sebra ALUTA ha sei na oni eni nkomo na ye mo ne ma ho dawru mo sika eju ye ketua bi sede ye de chew no yeze we promotion ayeye ketua bi enso kakra bi abenya no ye beje ne de aboa dwumadie ebia ontumi ma nemum yemra waso ye ya frɛ number we ne beba ne no bedi nkomo 0256 118784 0256 118784 ofre number yi a ma yehunu sayamra na enu medin komoma yenton niema mo a yebe ne kama pa edi aboa wo menko studio 2 na mene eye menu panin former MC of Adenta Honorable Doku ewo fiese. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Na ho ti sen?
Nyame adom ye ho ye. Na mo nso ye.
Ye da se ye ho ye pa.
Good.
Nyame adom. Ho den wo ho.
Nyame ase.
Na ompasua so ye boko de.
O Adenta nyame adom. Bibia ye boko.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Na a campaign ni ko sen?
Yeah, campaign towards 31st January, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so far so good. Aspirants, no, nam come myself.
Yeah.
1 or 2 jobs be APM, but senior a campaign of this nature, no. I mean, sometimes it happens. Say no, be because of social media.
Okay.
Sebekaya 97, 93 primary yeko nyina no. Uti jobs back home from the late GH Mensa Nomone, Janice Selbimo. But it didn't take a national outlook like this because of said that time na social media in your day. Anyhow. And you know, the mechanics say bepa obi actually say for this reason until you tone it down on your casa. Mukwa ushia police station executives and delegates now. Try as much as possible. We can wasem. Now one more Matthias said the entire be on to mount. I think it's a very party because there are neutrals who believe say they did not do so. And there are times when will be befrail say Ben Aden as a party no more Shisana temdi no do so. Of course, yes, they have a legitimate concern because party ni and you know many names who say there are times that we can't be after be one after primaries all friend abeka ho because of the extent of damage I be a wire to nipa no yenye say no be no timi e dey ade chesa you know and you know but for me I think say in politics no Kufo in his last interview can say we don't need to be friends to work in the party no mono say obi nya wadan for krana for the sake of the party and for the fact that you belong to one ideology and yes you gidi say party ninti and ye ba bebo my adwuma no put our differences aside now our major concern should be how to make sure say a party no a be in a party as back to power God willing 2028 you know Agyaba gidi say we are getting there. I can't barely a month plus in 2 months until we are then we'll now come to face our major enemy but our major adversaries who are the NDC yeah
that's it na said me hear me na waboso no say aftermath of the ekoso no party nyina be say come together and ho no say jobs no ye mo a ahu bi ho de asemo kire na obeka so de a kire so na nimu no
yeah
boy enti ebe ha party ni bebre
sure
yeah enti
all say elections no nka ade a an outright win for Obia in as much as we believe say some are ahead no we all know say we are here 2023 primaries now it shows a bit of tight nature of that elections and so with that background Obia for say well make me a winnie until I need to do more to win and ama Obia here dey say oh yeah once in a while no if a camp feels frustrated somehow I mean frustration brings about some of these issues of jobs and kasachu before say come assemble baby the instances was a year more but unim who it is I'm referring to and all that so yeah I think say we'll get there Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And the Dabama Twitchana, Serena Basa, a officer of special prosecutor. Now, I want to say Cassano Dorsu. Some people are calling seeing a year papa in through. Others are also calling say
Kisi
Jabin.
I don't know.
As Anna Bimoka. Bimoso crack, I say, office the young pen through a cry. Umberson Betty said, Dean cry, or Ghana beam, yin through a cry. Your take on this.
Kojo Ponkruma say it young kumwa.
See it, dream. Yeah.
Why this topic at this time?
Yanaki
said Ejabena Atna Krumha from the day of his appointment till today. The office of the special prosecutor was brought in, say, Ebabe cure a certain mischief. You know, say, you were a minister for the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Now the perception was that only prosecute or no one in Crawford or more by him. So what do you say?
Yeah.
So there was a need to create a certain office that, regardless of a government in office, no, about dealing with issues of corruption.
Yeah.
Now, him say corruption is a major issue in this country. We need to have a look at and try and find a solution to it in a certain way, because a huge, and that's how come they be a bubbles here. I strongly believe that a corruption free among will be okay, because the wastages in this country are huge. And you know, this office was created under the Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo first term. And you need him say all by Obabe Ubia Oye Sebio aligned to the political party and ideology, but Nana Akufo-Addo Anyandesa. Ukoyi the almighty Martin Amidu. Na you know party for bebre enwe. I don't want to farm your party, and at that time the person who was tipped was lawyer Koto Ampao. So okay.
Yeah.
The late Koto Ampao. Yes. Because he was seen to be a bit of onye hardliner or a liberal kakra, and he could be able to prosecute his own people if they need be. And commander sir, Matami Dubai be ne dia kakra. Or say in the office no, yeah man office papa in Zika the man nusa and no baby. So he left. Then came the almighty Kisi Ejabin. Na Kisi ba no, ono so ba no. People saw him to be MPP near Oba Beye Ejuma Ama or Mino. But you realize saying Oba and he started attacking his own party people. And to the extent say Martin Wohono. Martin Amidu had some cases he was following up on. Na efa NDC for be home. Kisi baya wejai. I've not attacking MPP for. To the extent, say, at a point, he had to issue a letter exonerating the current president, John Mahama. Efa sa Airbus issue ya. Ehubeye kuka UK government cry pinpointing certain people in this country. Now Uriya, after exonerating John Mahama, he came now to arrest people who spoke about him arbitrarily. Uka kise jabon ajabin wa se na abeche okoje Paul Adomoche.
Yeah.
Na oche Paul Adomoche no. Ede na ye kan. We were all silent, especially the majority in parliament. Yehu fianka because it was affecting the other foot. Now, Agyaba, I think say in this country now, no, the people may blame you more pa, more media for.
Yeah,
So make come back. When it was Paul Adomoche, one table issue me and Kahwasem. Your sister stations like Joy FM, never made it an issue to be discussed on news files. City FM did not do same. Now it is Martin Kwebu. We are discussing the matter. When it's on the other foot,
don't you think say more OSP no na kofa the needs
OSP na enoso na enoso to the extent that we discuss until it becomes Martin Kwebu. But of course,
it's better late than none.
But we have to sit up. Where now the revelation said there are government WhatsApp platforms that they didn't especially more senior members of the media. I don't know, so a senior media personality you say, oh, middle class.
I have to say,
I mean, the silence is too much.
No, honorable.
Oh, of course. But it tells you, say, we are not being truthful to ourselves.
But then a point of correction,
you see,
me who be biasa. Na mo pencil.
Say be na woni so.
Mo pencil no. The same thing na ekoso.
Oh.
Near one central for mu. Say honorable, so him say adwuma na ya yache.
Ah, me.
Yeah, namfo so ye di nkomo. Nti mo pencil no me board Dr. Banwood ba umi abaso say. Bibia o mbetena say o mo fa adwum bia no o mo invite in central for. Ah na me ka ho bi.
Yeah.
On so many platforms.
Well, invitation is still ekoso.
Ni fie ni bia.
But you say make about pushing an agenda on social media where you are put so one year check as a social senior medium obia 50,000 na eko.
Okay.
Obia 100,000 na eko. We are not able to speak the truth to power now. The John Hughes mo. I mean, we saw what happened in this country in the last before 2024 elections, where the agenda was to oust a certain government, whether truth or by lies. Among what can say power 1 week, Galamsey, Etobitra. I am not also seeing the force with which you held Nanado to the LGBTQ bill.
It's too early.
Too early indeed.
The matter now parliament.
Indeed.
The matter now parliament.
That's why I have a problem with people like you.
So yeah, where is our parliament?
Our parliament. What did we say?
And you say, honorable say, you
parliament. Even in the parliament, those who championed it, where are they today? I want you to call them. We need to name and shame people in this country and let them know, say, South Force no shame in 2023, 2024. No, force our force na shame bio.
You were getting to the election time, don't forget it. So this time around,
so LGBT on the here bio.
Here pa na say.
Sebi. Amount for enko so enye sa. Sebi tumu na na.
Pa na say hunu bibia. Come company aka say bedru na so ya. Obeya pen ni signature. Ekọ enim. Our parliament in so mo ye ho hihye. It say edru ho fi okodru na mampani so onya.
Just about a month ago.
Yeah.
This same bill came to parliament and they asked that no more be NCC. The same bill you guys were forcing Nanado to sign and calling him names. Why are you changing the nature of the bill?
I'm not sure you are against review. Are you
against
review?
I want the same thing to go. For me, it's not about review.
Okay.
What we saw that we push that old bill no, is the same thing we should see and push this bill. Why the change? Are you telling me that we knew there was something wrong, we were pushing another to sign that bill?
So for this matter, I'm not privy to that review non person mo yesisi an. Say nka hunu dia na nka metimi aka bibia fa me hu ye de. I can't talk to that, honorable.
But Nina and Kamfuano, it tells us, say, we must be more nationalistic. So,
yeah.
It tells us clearly, say, we should not always look at things with political lenses. Enra, Galamsey could be stopped in a week. Enra, there should be a state of emergency. Today, we are saying that we need time to fight Galamsey. Today we are saying that the state of emergency is not the way to go in fighting Galamsey. The twists and turns are becoming too much. And I say, as politicians, Yaya might say people on the street don't even regard us when we speak. Because the air can be an acquire said, tell your mama crying. Who didn't talk a cry? No kind of crack a cry. No crack 25% until 75. Now the power now walk. Meboa. So we as politicians have to be truthful to the Ghanaian people. Sam George, at the time I hear SIM registration who ain't here. There's NIA database. There is a database by Electoral Commission, and those databases could be used as a basis to correct the situations in the same box fraud. And after being made Minister of Communications, Agyaba, the same person is saying, say, we have to come back and do same registration, re-registration. I'm saying these things to let you know, say, and say you didn't trust Ghana for because of power. We have to be truthful to the people. Now back to Kisi Agyaba. Me feel say that office should be looked at. Let's have a bipartisan committee to look at this office. There was a reason why it was set up. There's a parliamentary approval and all that. Say Ebane say we don't need it again based on experience. Agyaba, let's take a decision as a country. And me and council say because of the Kisi Agyaba now that we are all saying say enye now shoot I can't left I can't right. So we now know say idea enye. So let's have a bipartisan approach and say what's the OSP is this something that the Attorney General could have done same? And I say, can we give some of these powers to IOCO and other state institutions? Because you also realize say the budget to the OSP's office is as good as the budget sent to Attorney General's department. Very huge. So the question is it necessary? Yembisa won say sika waje from aban ho. Any sika wa retrieve no, is it commensurate? Say entisadia, they can add his powers to IOCO. Even though IOCO so the oye na IOCO so ye. Nyakoma bill 800 million Ghana cedis. Yantiso I say amount yatiso about 600 million Ghana cedis, 632 million Ghana cedis. These arbitrary bill conditions are here ma. For me, I think say me can last week or has obekaya. Me see the presidents me boy.
Yeah.
And no government will be in power forever. So yembisa yenuano ma omoto gold in there. Yenim bibi umunye sakoto gold. Gold no moto no. Profit margins na baso because of the increases in gold price on the international market. Says kana yehu baby about 1.6 billion every month yehu baby scan econo. One day when they leave power, no be becho. Na yen charge you. Now kodam 2 months. Ye more bill 800 million At that time I believe say Agyaba will be here alive. If not in this studio, but you'll be alive.
Yeah.
But I don't know where to be over two platforms also. Then we'll ask ourselves whether it is cruelty and I say normal.
Me that see. ALUTA 92.1 yento aso enko animu honorable Ebenezer Doku now sitting kind of former Adental MCE. Just as net saying. Yeah, yenkwe.
Me that say mama fa akonya we so na menchia wati fonya. Discussion. I think say a importance say you debate to the right perspective. There are so many questions that need to be answered. The first question is say, what informed the government to establish the special prosecutor? Remember, it was a campaign message when MPP claimed they were coming to fight corruption.
The Office of the Special Prosecutor was created to lead Ghana fight against corruption with independence, speed, and professionalism, free from political interference. But after a year of controversies, mixed results, and public suspicion, the national debate has resurfaced. Should the OSP be reformed or abolished? And he said, "Oh, he said the Okano, the ma yekofa special prosecutor by
yeah. Enti obi bisa say adenti na fe na discussion aba. A fe na discussion aba because omo antie enipa semo a ne ye ka efa the establishment of the office na.
Omo antie no referring to him for.
Omo edebai.
No, okay. There's an MPP abaying. Yes. No, okay.
With him. Which Article 88. The Constitution talks about the duty and responsibility of the Attorney General. In fact, the Constitution gives all criminal prosecutorial powers to the Attorney General. So, we were saying, says also Office of the Special Prosecutor, but now obey independent. How would that independent be from the Attorney General? And this in a you feel say mien try and young court Kobia court to this law cannot stand because it's against the national constitution.
OSP no
yes
formation.
Yes, that was the discussion from day one, because the constitution say all criminal prosecutions no the responsibility of the Attorney General. That is the constitution of the 1992 constitution. And now constitution we say any subsidiary law be a parliament be pass and I am rebiano say a contradicted the national constitution na sam running in which there is no doubt about that. And I am money course now. Has the Office of the Special Prosecutor lived up to the expectation of Ghanaians or the framers of those who established that office? It is no. In fact, capital N, capital O. Now, the budget here, the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Meaning, we are century, we are some change. Yeah, the agenda mobile canon TV. Special Prosecutor by Sika sign was Savior Magana. Of Agyaba. Office of the Special Prosecutor by Sika was Savior Magana, yes, I.
Many figure
now who figure be there.
But then some reports about I want to be that say Officer of the Special Prosecutor Wajiska want to be that. Oh, memo. Yeah, that's what I be.
I ain't there.
The office.
Oh no, be sasa wajibi. Now you say matisa wajibi na minimum amount
of office. And the office no. The entire thing say. Almost say aban ba wo hu. The day e fighting corruption no. Media enye NDC aban aba power ni MPP ni bi esusu se waye bone na ye kire na kokoto. And in fact, even the laziest Attorney General ever can do that. The laziest and the most incompetent Attorney General can do that. Say NPP ni aye bone na NDC wa bam ni ye kwatam na ko gina se nie bia enye den ana say NPP aba bam nyame mpangu na NDC ni aye bone na ode ni ko gina court enya dia eye den na mom dia ye den ne say NPP wa bam na NPP ni di bonne te sagema gbanu ne ma oyeye te say adubu ahene ma oyeye na Attorney General wa NPP abamu etam ne de na court eno na de ye den eno nti ne te Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now Ken Oforiata eboni e wadi Ghana Attorney General ehweye mane koye Special Prosecutor nso hweye mane koye nansen eba ya ye bisa no ɔse no yɛ den no yɛ helpless. In fact, under NPP and obeto saa anwumwe okay ankwanoma. Office of the
opanimo yi mama.
Enti say aban na otim ne timi yi uma dia. Mebo say aban na or appoint you no. And now or power no. Etimi yi uma dia. And yeah, what is the relevance of your office? Because the relevance of your office no can be tested when you are able to prosecute government-owned people. That was the brain behind the establishment of your office. And if obetna ho na binding support na obey helpless there, any natural say office no ensasi gina ho. And until the discussion we abane. And yes, will be time PPR to the extent say omo de masem na kanya mo na mo ne century for obo. Century for mo appointment wo kroma yi. Na still la masem da so ho. Ehin na yetro. Dabi odi twro. Hello. Pacho twro. Na central for mo appointment wo ha. No mo ane da payroll so enye ketwa. Ayesi ye kom mako a. Almost every seasoned journalist in Ghana except 2 no more payroll so. In Ghana, I record and young fancy. Me bra penny chama nom Paul nom obia aban tua omoka. Na obia oka ban ne ho no aban ne ye bone a we denka. Ene centrefo e wo ho no ubetimi dia compare mo time. But eno nya issue no. Enye issue no. Eye asem na aba ne kwan a ye fa so a ye ka no. Na minim maka sa asem we. Agyaba, media I'm appealing to President Mahama. Say ontimi nya bibia amema justice mani bejia. Me say the course called logic. Yenye ni university nko. In fact, emra medru Jesus. Na obi anya logic course because we logic course na who speaking with logical Ghana your problem by 60% will be solved. Because the way a binom kasano would they put it into the logic tester and for baby mamema one typical example.
Okay.
Aban wo na aban who take initiative. Ghana for say anamona who to no emwo man no. Enti jai usi wunyai okoye ne se kofa problem de ye nyina o se mayenka because obi aban aba ye kasa onti bi ye obi nka bi nti o de ne mayenka honorable betna hayi watna ban mu da onim se de amamu otie o shebo central for sa asem kura ni ho amon petu nka bi no obetna ha otimi kan bi essay last year by this time
no kasa some credit we
o se mum patu nkan bi na nya sem a enye saa ka kire me enko ba yi te se omo ba ye 1 year se de na ye di ya to aba ma ye 1 year ni ye ka contaminated oil odi ma de kro se oil gu drum baakum eru ye diesel ne baaku gu baakum a so no so ye petrol en ye se petrol ne kakra kofra diesel no o te ye me kire na se no ne contaminated no na yesi taisi na se ba de ye ne se o hwe quantity na ewo mu no de he ne dose no de dodo agum ne chesa neutralize no ade we keke mobile within 1 year mo bond don komi eton ne te se de ye ton tomatoes e wa bonten e ma de okoto ye no oni licenses kra ye otimeto oil eton wo Ghana moton man na ye discussion ani ye discuss less than a year in office.
It's always a more pay scandal be am.
Scandal my onka bi nko ba ye na nka waka kire say oh minister so masi akoye sei te said mo de yi bi na mun discuss na nka ya kasa ne centrafo me I will be very angry if more centrafo and this year bonene monka because e basa ye kra e wa manyoko nim te say ye nketo yi ye relevant. Saban ye bone no ye nka ne de obeye bia Ghana fo ntia. How can I be relevant? Enti me support mo se monka. Na de ni ni wa if there is not there, don't force there to be there. Abane ba ewu awudi adanse ka wo ba yi o list tintinti a oye enka wa list etomu Ghana ha na wo se wo sori adopa no so wo ka corruption a atwa mu a ne wa lose track edubidu ya ne ye wo one day one corruption under you enti ka wo ba ye o list tintin ya wo ye ka wa ye at least 4 under Mahama ese Mahama ba ye corruption scandal abanye adan mu discuss ye ukra wo ye MPP ni a wa fi wani sistankers ni o hwe nsuo mu yi wa hunu bi na wo na obe for so se kokofo bi ka wo koka ne e de na obeka fa no to nchen the MPP fo hu ye ne say omunyi ntumu se omo abebu Ghana say no omunyi ntum na meba no na bitie enu nti na ye ya na ye de afra MPP fo ni nyina because tama ne ne ma ekoso na na enye no se me ka the otie no beka so NDC ni a o ka de e ya manyosem enti kamumu bi kan ya na Ghana fo hu se de ade na durubun enti o mampani kofo se amamu na akufo adu ubu ne kura no hunu ano but papa ya mie na no ankasa da obu a Ghana fo de ma
no beda ko kasa da
ade no nkasa we a statesman even na home GM Ghana pays you why we revere you enti yehun sa under Atamels when Rollins saw things going bad, didn't he speak against it?
No money Rollins in that.
But some of us were the normal friend Rollins boys.
Okay.
And some of us, anybody who knows justice, will talk about this. We supported him. Rollins spoke against it. We supported him. Yes, obeying opposition in MPP. By some MPP members who also support him. Ni eno ni friend say ye chichiri o man ye o man. Eno na man yosem na ye twaniti an. But ade na ekoso enye papa pani etna hwa ma ne sewie asa wie no eno be ka kire se ye de be den. Ba bia Ghana koduru ye. Se nyame na ye ya dom ene Ghana fo de abufu akoto aba apamo omo kwata ese omo de oman no virtually a check NDC a enka hwe ufo sanda MPP na Ghana fo kasa kire omo ni nyankopon kasa kire omo ba omo ahu because se obonsam osi nyankopon na wapiri omo akoma hwe mo ba be wini majority in parliament meboa your next election Ghana for paye ena obu abantofo ato atwene no ebe da na etwiati board mo kofa bae which is asiama. I was in Formina when Nanado Dankwa came there. Cheso oye ne pasa so on timene ni nyadwuma ahantan yo afei de eye eto de den no ni ye da form o pachew ema asiama kura timi mo mu buo mo constitution so chama ya to abama no asiama say he can only come back on under one condition is saying moma chairman and resign MPPC ni asembia enti chairman resign the chairman so resign chairman so share on resign kwa was say you the banka can Japan se metua ene Kennedy no otua asa no ma mo beye bi no mutimi nya majority no ono no mo twe na bo so yi minim ba bi ono abogina de but o mo twe na bo so
enu yom party mo asem
enu na me kire of so jeta e form gikum enti we de ogina ebrebreti mu ase woni brebretim dua bi e wowuram eso pa na hwe otiri mu oti be pai enti oti ogina ase na ote esoro te no se esoro asem on hwe ho bi nka a hwe otiri mu anu be hu se ye enti so jeta asase gikum enti ye wasa ase so no de e koso soro no ye di akire
meda se na o ka se OSP ne ska wajime ma ohunu se mo bia in fact o recovery from GES payroll scandal this year 106
aban papa buy
1319
aban papa buy
so no savings from blocking ghost names 34 million 249,737 on earned salaries identify or block here and also 2 million 854.144 listen those why recoveries
recoveries here kind there here dema any attorney general to do under NDC 1 under President Mahama. Okay, first, ne ghost name, ne as a bosom organo.
Yeah.
Ubi abeto. And the President Mahama say, you be so anon. You who say, if you pay rule, muneba. And no kofa, government system nearby. So that, won't mean you should double identity in pay from controller. In this time, no, the son who you say, apart from double identity, ne, their more friend ghost name, no, the necessary major challenge in Ghana was say, particularly GES. You why I saw your fa papa adwumam teaching. Near say, oh, your father adwumam be 2 years near Yentuaneka. Na director and work agreement say, wouldn't say a few way near foul. But you could 2 years. 2 years never Agyaba me as back payment. Into the no more no. Into your koye and say, okay, Sadia, unya financial clearance, me employ ubia. No abe kasi ya food be a jumum 2 years I into yadeka. And when the financial clearance by 2013 TNA. You know, and you who say system ni be dada. How do you deal with it? Any sadia omo employ mobile 1 year no. Yentu obiaka. Foul documents ye betua oka 3 months out of 1 year. Documenta e kire bra wie school. E bra ye fa wo adwumam. Fa na eko chirechirem justify why we should pay you. It's say a creation of some people. No didi bone ni nyom hunti no. They fought against this policy. And no ne koye SNDC oh yes ye betu omo ka 3 months pe ye ntua de aka na me yire kira de. My wife was paid because she was genuinely gained employment. Omo antimi anfa document anko justify when they were obi awie school 2016 no see for na adwumam 2015 with that certificate. Omo antimi an justify no they couldn't get paid.
Okay,
and see ye wie ye no ye declare free ho must have be creating another one share their course for national service. Now di boni we ni ye kwakire wa wo se ya kire obi ye nkwakire obi nso bi a de ye wo se ye nkwakire no okura wo ye the tamfo mpo unya so wo mfa mo no.
Meda say ALUTA 92.1 yentwa so enko animu justice na ten in kana kasama and DC. Honorable.
Yeah.
Yenkwe.
Nti
say Roberta since mo okay
yeah.
Na.
Topic
chronic.
Ne my OSP pay.
Yeah.
Menu justice ekasa about logic. And I think say ono ankasa etie no ho I think say we need to be fair to ourselves. Just to say 1 year ni as for OSP assembly day I think say we all agree on the fact say kisi Agyaba me can say the office na enye
nipa na ho na enye
nipa na ho na ese ehwe ni modus sene oye na ejuma no it is saying because it's not also an issue of law and obiati asenka kise Agyaba or a sharp guy
no fi den buy
me dem be wona ese be bisa and I just say bisa because it's just na wa buy mu a ebia na
some na e monamfo
ebia na ese ebia na platforms kasa na ebia na just it menya
when I am monamfo na
and you know I think say it must be made clear say it's not about the office media say yes scrap you say yes scrap you it means the functions will have to go to a certain agency in government whether it's UKWANA say the NIB any bank National Investigative Bureau or maybe the Attorney General will have to find a way of carving a certain office within the department look at corruption and corruption related cases.
Police CID also there.
Oh, general responsibility not the
police.
And what you say? Yes, but you realize say that's my but we know how polarized the police service is under every government. Because
I feel we Santos
now me say apart from that Agyaba once police or guard maybe a justice or police guard. Once his government loses power, say 7 to say 8 to say 9 December, police and allegiance if you know. Why you going to come with you?
We by force.
I know a government officer, official. Nka sebio nka ye lose power. Nka twema ye hand over mpo. Wan twen
police need dey see wa.
Oko.
No, omo ban so omo the information about.
O free wa.
Ah, oko. So no matter. Apart from ABA, vice president and nipa bia, you can have them stay on. Masa nipa ne abani lusu ya sa otilong. The friend the guy didn't come to work. Till handing over. Well, maybe. So as a police need here. Of course, say to me and sa metie eduji.
Yeah.
Tamaklo. I know, because I think he's also not for the scrapping of the office, but looking at a way to probably. And there are petitions against the special prosecutor. Uti Inuya Esuman, the former legal aid to President Nado.
Yeah.
Also, I say, if even there was no prima facie case against Agyaba, the other year Tia Kwebono, Emma, sa issue no ever up, and the petition could take him out of office.
Yeah.
So let's look at them. I mean, once the NDC are set out to remove you, we are dang. Once the CJ is gone, that's paved way for Papa Bafo Bonnie. Now he has absolute control. Until the petitions are flying. Until end check, we won't say EC boss, no call. EC boss ko we are. Kisi Agyaba ebe ko na di omakano ato aso. Now we all have seen the case of our judges giving judgments that are out of animal farm books.
Talking about that one, judgment ben Ajina so kasa asimi.
Oh, na say what judgment e ma ya say a book here oh well try say animal farm. Can judgment say chair na
judgment ben coming nyam person me hunu specifically judgment how you so kan
you judgment the buy about pandai adia umbisa no nipa no court so 41 or petition on 41 polling stations. You see, you don't give what the person has not asked for, right? So some of these things are there. Then Minya Eka about corruption related. What's it? Oh, Kasai. And since I saw you one. Say rebata. So I need to rebut to someone.
To patro the Union canal you as work.
Okasa about Yeba power 1 year corruption related cases and all that. I agree to some extent. Say the NDC has been a bit more cautious.
Yeah.
Why? Because in this year, ministries last week I gave a year about it. Ministries now, the ministers will tell you there are no releases. In terms of every money panako bibi krama aba. Bakwa education. Koba ya ene parts here. Ekoto part 45 cities. I will market 12 cities and 8 cities. Right? Go bust. Justice. Go to bust and ask. You handing over more mono. Omo say, oh, after handing over no sana oil ni be dani insuo. As I speak to you, that matter is there.
Me hand over. Profit no money
Me hand over. Me hand over amount.
Yeah.
One cause some of them were contaminated.
Okay. And if you don't be kasa asem no.
And OJ oil friends wa hu. And also fra wa hu. Those things are there. The NDC under the big push, is a big push. Can say BSC be a COVID. And this will be a big push. Talk better tissues in office class. Say big push. Let's see what the big push brings next year, and how we all maneuver through this system of procurements and all that. Until they prayer home. They are going into elections. Ebi jogging no, maybe thank you. Or can say, or can be he veered into our elections and said, say, or Obu baby, ben maintain that. Or say then yes, a quiet name. Sabeno, Ujina Senate, Sabeno, and family who are Sabeno, a comma justice. Ushe, the accident kit here, Julius Debre, Chief of Staff, Chief of Staff, and the accident kit here, Nabako, Emuna, Nabako for say, in Chiacromunchiano. Let's wait and see. Oh, he knows it. He knows it. I'm happy he's a Rollins faction. And he knows that in every party there are factions. Yeah. He has mentioned it. To the extent, say, Rollins was called a backing dog. Yeah. When he wanted to talk about how this country was governed, you have the nerve to talk about Kufo saying, say, yeah, consult, you know. What happened under Rollins and your friends at Tamils? After Tamils, any baby call ya John Mama by, and quite there, all those people were left out. You are listening to 92.1. So let's, you see, say in your quany kasa. Let's not talk as if our party is one of a holy party. And I say party, be a coso torting. I'm a monobina when you're the president. I don't obu mine.
Only the president. Oh, you obu about party ni dim.
Party no. Not party no. Sebio. Sebio. Not a Jomama Baya. Oyi. Your friend is saying the three wise men come on the table. A Jubilee House. No. You heard it. Okay. It was a way of alienating them from the party. Okay. Why do you know? That's the truth. So can why do you? And you spoke your mind as if it was the truth. Yeah, you three wise men to omo twene say am mo table mo nkotra Jubilee House na mo hwese foot no fai okay there eh bag ben kan tama no all corner rounds the campaign onkai okay nka be boa de jaba me tuma no o de onka bi
every ninti asem anu me kan mesrɛ mo aya mo ba fidie so amon ka no kra nkyere mo tiefo. One panda issue me brano. Okay. One panda issue. Or say judge na yeden, he has given what they did not request for. Agyaba yeden ya. NDC ne ye feel say ye koto abano. Agyaba. Ye kan abano. And electoral commissioner say pinchen abahonti or kokan. And no friend MPP ni wo fon so si hia metam ale ni yen kokan. One fa NDC ni na nka ho. Hold on. Mesro pa. Salam ko ho so watese ma wia mo ho abehye ho. Ya mfre no. Ti. Ena mo ko hye ho no mo ko kan ye. Ena mo dikra NPP ni winner. Ye hwe ye nkuntabuo mu no na wa anwini. Yehuru irregularities I'm coming. Was certain polling stations. And I ye boa no say ye miensa say ye num say ye du e de call court. MPP for be here no. And I'm say oh Bonnie we no so e call so dia. And ye bi so call so eha tio. O se baby a yen ye de call ye yen ye stronghold. MPP for stronghold. E hon kwa ne yen ye select ye de call court. Na ebi so call NDC stronghold. Nature say virtually the almost can say irregularities no. It happened in all the polling stations. And a judge ne say ne pam no child no kwanchan sorodo. We say wa bomb me. We so say wa bomb me there any aba no. Mon kwato foforo.
Se wonim se wo pese ye koto aba no wo de NDC de koye ne nko ade a adan na wodi bi ko we ne ma me kai ochia me na asem no kuro bia na yete so ye kotena ho kakra no
justice
na bai wa so no bi ho ena se na ene abai wa ni pie na abai wa ne so boy atu kwan ena omukoye na gya ye de omukọ hye mpase we ne abkwade ba dem ho do fa na de to form na oso ofa se no chiam ya henkwa na omde na ono se na nanim wo mpanase na henkwa no ni din de ewiase
okay
enti ade ne to form na ofa pe no se ewiase pa de ahenkwa de so ka se akwa na hunu no e no so onya me nkwa na me sha me na ne chia me what walk court and also walk hunu na ne chia me and the judge ne say ne pam no twa no mo koto fofra and so ko kwapai e so obi and I request bibi ne and ye mo judge mo lawyer na amo and no ye 1 2 me wrap up me also boss na me you handing over what who be that handing over you can handing over notes what say Obeba studio hey they will take you over from him no and now be take you over from you while let's say more console 10 mu away won't me nya daje how many days near the handed over Emma me testing na enti se oba no hunu se console na o se ewo ho no enya dwuma na se adane speaker eno okoka ne kire se wa anya de ne ntem wona wo see ensuo ni wom handing over na so ye paper meduma ni behunu se ye ensuo na se eye oil no eye bra ma take you over into take you over no okohunu se ye ensuo a wo contrary view say oil na ni wom no obi be twen na nadwo eno omudi nsuo agumu akoton na omudi bebu o man ne se ye nsuo eno no de ba as corrupt case ni ye discuss enti wo ya nkyere wo no a would nam ho nti also wonya eboni bia na nka eche also watwi nsuo agumu a kasa bra different discussion na de beba ye beduru ho o ko yere nche na o se ma de ba num wi a on share that thing na min afia yesimu ebeye brutal
bibi wo ho ebi
oh bebo de obehu
mudni se ya na mfie na so
enka ebeye omo so de pa minim obi ti sa adwuma mu anu ono kura no chi a ye nche no ne nwanwase ye nche no eno so nkyere so bone no uni ye
akra de mo ma no ho mo akra ho
oh ose me koto akra o temale o me koto akra o temale nwanwase ye nche
me say
abusia ye be see
next
year mo look the media trials e go
see
next year
omo nkrofo kra no e say eyini eyini they are even losing trust in their own attorney general
because
obia A plus e born henya we are corrupt also me corrupt me ko 500,000 Ghana cedis wo obi ho this same person also ni pan
next year you be sim
Agyaba the small henya na A plus born no also me corrupt me ko 500,000 for campaign ni pa also makoche no na wa ya de born
no kura kire so onye corrupt
me say ade am ni nyina Agyaba henya omo boa
me da say nyame boa
media give me second asam kam the way I told you be kasa
na ya to aso nyame boa next week ALUTA 92.1 na payoti justice nka justice kasama NDC medamenu ya se na opening honorable Ebenezer Doku ono so former MC Adenta mpanimfoi de beboa yen e wo fie si
for the party
the oda so adwuma na wojai
me jama wan
director of research ya say no na o ye na akwaji ayi akwaji MC
e omo de to ho
trem ka se bia o nti you are still working on it ya nti mpanimfoi ene me ye adwuma be bia omo me ye adwuma nyame hira mo nyame hira mo yi pa mo ho de ne mo adaji a mo say no nyame hira mo me fast dama mbijafo ebo mchido mo ha Bridge ni mi producer DJ Frankie
me
so on the two
you obi an appointment
arabu bisa on the two
efidia na go me peo
me na baby atene so didi kama enti so we na ban fa bia ni ho enti mo ma meche no na so enti oyo okay me na Shantini Henry Asiamponsa Yeah, okay. Na Ernestina Brittany, Samira Medawasi pa Ella baby on Sophia Siana pay. DJ Slash will have a boy in your main fast than at the flip side. Elima and a begotten Fifi Pratt was supporting me from afar. The sports crew Ozzy na Kwasi Dibala na Dr. Bills sending me the winning as and pay the morning show new super team no Jenim Ishraba na Chair Kusia and Branty Oba and Shanti Branty Oba ne friends and cra Elvis me da won see pa adwura Dr. Clement Jato in Shiastronko and come opening ne adofo kanyame boa me sorry slash ebebo nyum ne de fisem abro efremi Agyaba Kwaku yame boa ochina me was surprise e de mawo e ofia koso na ti ALUTA 92.1
You are listening to 92.1 FM.